They say that comfort is a trap, that life happens when you leave comfort behind. We've all heard that, or something similar, haven't we? It is true, at least partly. But like a lot of things in life, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Or maybe it's just my view of things that is a little bit strange. I love my comfort, the little habits and reassuring things and details that make my life what it is. I've always been a homebody, not much of an adventurer, always a little bit too discreet and wary for big changes and choices. Spontaneity not being my thing, it's always been hard for me to get out of my comfort zone. This same comfort zone that is a cocoon, a safe haven, a soothing place or state of mind. And while I know the importance of daring to try new things or make big decisions, I have a more mitigated view on things. I can give you a few examples of times when I dared to get out of my comfort zone. The biggest one probably being that big decision to quit my job, leave everything behind and move to the countryside 5 years ago. I was 35, exhausted and depressed, and I reached a point where I couldn't keep ignoring that voice within me. I was terrified to make that decision, but it turned out to be the best choice I ever made. Another example is my recent driving license that I finally found the courage to get. For myself, for my daughter, to make our lives easier. I had said no to that for a long time. But the harder it is to find a comfort zone, the harder it is to get out of it. It took me a long time to have the life I have now. My life has been a road paved with fears and anxieties. When I got what matters the most, I settled into a mindset of security, of keeping what I have, not getting more. And I was happy enough. I still am. Little improvements are just that, just improvements. They are not mandatory. If you can't bring yourself to make the efforts to get out of a comfort zone, then maybe, just maybe, it means that you're happy enough and that life suits you as it is. I really believe that there's nothing wrong with being in a comfort zone and liking it. A lot of people will try to make you feel bad about it. But maybe the biggest question you should ask yourself is it really healthy and necessary for me to do it? Is it necessary to impose upon yourself stressful experiences? What is the healthiest thing to do? Is it really worth it? If you can answer those questions, then you'll probably know whether you should do it or not. So I'm not going to tell you that you should get out of a comfort zone and try new things and not be afraid and do what other people do. I would actually suggest to protect yourself and your health first. Only you know the limit and whether you should cross it or not. I have failed at a lot of things when I tried to get out of my comfort zone. Being kind with yourself is also key to accepting the idea of a comfort zone in a more healthy way. You're not a bad person just because you're okay with life the way it is. I think the idea of a comfort zone goes way beyond just trying new things. It demands that we think about other concepts, such as life choices, freedom, values, and defining happiness. And all those things are and should always remain very personal. I am happy with my life, and I get to a point where I don't want to have to prove anything to anyone anymore. It's okay to not always be brave. It's okay to be who you are. Maybe we should try and stand up for ourselves instead.
Je me gêne un petit peu parce qu'au fond, là, il y a un renard.
Ah oui, il y a un renard.
One of you recently asked me what plants we are growing on the farm, so this is just for our personal use. We enjoy growing a lot of aromatics, mostly aromatics, because they are very easy to grow. So I'm going to give you a quick tour.
Je suis très fort. Je suis très fort.
yellow fingers, dandelion picking. My daughter is on vacation this week, so that's why you see her a lot. When you see her a lot on camera, usually it's because I cannot film otherwise because I don't have a choice and I have to film with her. But most of the time I prefer to film without her for obvious reasons. It's easier. And she deserves her privacy, so I don't like to show her on camera too much. But yeah, this week I don't have a choice. I hope you like this video. Don't hesitate to comment, to leave a comment in the section below. It's what motivates me to keep going. So I always like reading your comments. So please don't hesitate. I'll see you soon. Bye.